Hello traders, Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. Happy Easter to you. It is the 4th day of March, Easter Sunday. We are experiencing quiet trading, but trading quietly to the upside nonetheless. Let's get right to the board. The market is currently trading at 1125.50. It's been up around 1126. But according to Forex's news survey, they are looking for us to take and close out highs above 1125.20, which it seems currently we are at. For those of you who had listened to our weekend review, we saw the potential of what we called an incomplete dark cloud cover, and we wanted to wait to see if we were going to get confirmation. In other words, if the market was going to close up or if the market was going to close down. We are, in fact, in a very quiet trading activity, but quiet to the upside. One thing you might notice is I have changed my candle color from the white and black to the red and black. I just got done reading or rereading for about the 20th time the Japanese chart of charts by Seiko Shimizu. And this is the way it is drawn classically to the Japanese. So we're going to start using these colors. I want to be as true to the art form and technique as possible. Now, I do expect some very quiet activity as we go in through this evening session, as it is Easter Sunday. However, we'll see as Asia is opening up and as we carry through to London and, of course, New York on Monday morning. A couple of things I wanted to point out very quickly. Our stochastics are moving nicely. They are beginning to move apart. We have seen the cross that we saw on Friday. We were looking at that, for the last 3 days. We are currently trading at the fast %K and positive territory finally at 3.70. Our slower %D is at a negative 0.015. The other thing that we want to look at, of course, is our long-term simple moving averages, our 80 in blue, 89, and our 50-day simple moving average in green. We talked about scaling or adding positions, and I want to kind of focus on that a little bit today. We have a couple of levels of resistance that we still have not overcome. This main area that we've been talking about, of course, is 1125. I would need to see an effective close really above that before I felt comfortable in scaling and adding any positions. We then have our next level right here at this top. It's right above 140 on the high, but if we draw from the body, we're at 140. So we want to see how it reacts there. And then lastly, we've got some very, very strong resistance over here at 160. So what would we look to do? Well, whenever I talk about scaling a position or adding to a position, scaling in and scaling out, my belief is that we need to do that in what's called an inverse pyramid. An inverse pyramid is where you add less positions. You start with the largest size base. So if you're long 5 contracts of gold, on the scale or the next purchase area, you would look to add 3. On the following level, you would add 2, then you would add 1. And if we would witness a long move as we saw in this area where we moved to a record top, you would continue to add by 1s once you hit the top of the scale. The thought process behind that is you want the least amount of contracts at the highest price that you've paid, so that when you trail your stop up behind this market as it moves forward, when it comes down, you've got the most profit with the largest base of positions. I do think we have the potential for a very, very interesting week. As we spoke about, we've got our different areas right now of resistance. We talked about the 1125 area right in here. But right here you can see we're at 1133. That's our 38.2%, our Fibonacci retracement. And we'll see how it reacts if in fact the market wants to continue higher. And then 1140, which is this last move right in here. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. Wishing you, as always, good trading. Bye-bye.